Hey everyone, it's A John. I cover Dogecoin videos specifically about cryptocurrencies. I cover the news and technical analysis. Okay, guys and gals, I need you to do me a favor here. Okay, I need you to like these videos for one reason and one reason only, so you can grow the community, make these videos viral, and really get more people into seeing the Dogecoin who has not seen it before, and therefore we are able to grow the community, aka get more Dogecoin users, aka grow the base of Dogecoin users and get more transactions and get more people to buy these Dogecoins so we can go to the moon together, people. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm saying that today. And of course, as always, subscribe to my videos and leave me a comment below about your personal trades here as well, because I would like to hear about that and give you kind of comments I can. If you need help, let me know. Happy to help. And you know what? Let's get to the sticks now, right? AK the technicals, because that's what you're here for. So that's what I'm gonna give you guys. So let's check it out today, all right? So it's on March 10th, 2021. You can see today for the second day here, we're having a further pullback again. We're having some lower lows and higher lows as well, as you can see from the daily here. Um, the MACD is sort of flatlining now, right? I mean, that isn't necessarily good. And that isn't what you want to see, where you see the moment go vertical and then go flat all of a sudden. That isn't what you want to see. This is a kind of a make or break point here. It could be a fake out, you know. It's hard to say at this moment here. But as I said, doing this kind of shapey here, it's not a guarantee we just kind of just go like that right away, right here, right? That's not how it works here. Sometimes you get faked out here. So to me personally speaking, through my intuition and my trading experience, I believe there's gonna be a fake out here. I mean, yeah, you can see the 50 MA also increasing daily still, right? It was 454, now it's 463 here, right? I mentioned in my previous technical analysis videos that eventually the 50 MA will become a support for a daily here, and as you can see, every day is increasing. So eventually, when you hit maybe 5 cents or 5.2, whatever's right here, right? I believe that it's very possible that Dogecoin can bounce off that and just go to the moon and start our next uptrend for sure. This could be the beginning of our uptrend here, and as you can see here, it tested the daily resistance twice at 163 here, right? So it's a pretty strong resistance for the most part, as you can see here. I would say 6.3 is a strong resistance, and I would say about 5.8 as well. So 6.3 and 5.8 are in my opinion very strong resistance in the meantime, right? So we did break it, but we did it on very sharp momentum here, right? So I feel like now we need to accumulate around like 5.8 to 6.3, and then we finally break out of it here. Okay, so as you can see here, if you look closely, it's sort of this is sort of resembling. Let me try to draw it for you guys. This is sort of resembling a ascending triangle to some degree. I mean, if you look at it here, I mean, obviously it's not 100% here, but just by the range of it, we're seeing higher lows and higher highs to some degree on some days, and now we're seeing a current higher low and higher high, right? I'm sorry, a higher low and a lower high. Sorry, right. So I believe that as long as the MACD continues where it's going, and obviously if we see some more momentum here, I believe we can actually make it. Of course, it's gonna take time, and I don't have a crystal ball. I don't claim to have one. So, as always, I mentioned to you guys before that we're gonna be trading range bound for a little bit and doing a lot of accumulation in the meantime here. So you're gonna have people day trading here, which is great for Dogecoin. You're gonna have them creating liquidity in the market here, which I always emphasize is good. You don't want to have no liquidity because then you can't really buy or sell. It's hard to do that. But anyway, that being said, we're having another day here. We'll probably end up red again. So I bought the dip yesterday around like 5.5, I believe. Yeah, I bought around yeah, I bought about 5.5 yesterday around like 6 p.m. ish. I think Pacific Standard Time. And that was the price I got here. So, you know, like I said, I personally buy the dips here, and it's kind of what I encourage as well, because that's a very safe way to play. And I'm all about safety here. I'm not trying to just go YOLO and lose my money. But of course, as always, I mentioned to you guys, only play with what you can lose and what you don't care about. All right, don't put your rent money, the mortgage money, the food money on this here, okay? Because this is an investment. It's a long time thing. It's not like you don't get it in a day or two. So just bear that in mind. I keep on saying it, but I've got some messages. Um, where they were telling me that kind of stuff, and I was like, wow, Jesus, I feel bad for you, man. But like, you know, hopefully in the future you can learn from your mistakes here and try this approach instead. You know, it's more safe. You know, it's less headache also, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get to it now. As you can see also on daily that we're still on the 50 MA and over 200 MA, which means we're still on a bullish cross here, which is still great here. On the long term, we're very bullish still, right? On a short term, yeah, we're seeing a little bearish activity here. I mean, again, it's a stock, right? It bounces back and forth here, but as long as you're aware of the trading ranges and the dips and the buy points and sell points, you should do all right as long as you're not greedy, okay? So let's check out the 4-hour chart now. Let's check it out here. Okie dokie. So as you can see here, I was kind of doing some other charting in my previous videos here, and it kind of shows you where things are going here, you know. So I'm going to change these colors and to kind of emphasize the supports and the supports and resistances maybe a little better. Maybe like not green, light blue. Okay, maybe that's better. Yeah, okay. Just so you get some like color variation, so you can see it easier. Yeah, light blue. Okay, so before I say around 583, it's gonna be your um other resistance here. So here you go. So my channels are kind of yellow, so you can kind of see it easier, I guess. So it won't be as I guess the word is convoluted. But yeah. So before I mentioned 583, it's gonna be your current resist, and you can see here as well. It's hitting it hard and it bounces off it almost immediately here, right? Immediately, right? We only had one occurrence where it actually broke through it with some volume here, but then it sold off with volume as well, you know. So it's kind of like a wash in that sense right here. That's kind of why it pushed back down so fast. Because as fast as it went up, you know, as fast as it went down, so it's kind of easy come, easy go, that sort of thing here. So most people thought, oh my god, you know, 6.3, oh my god, I've seen it for weeks already. I'm just gonna buy it and sell it right now. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my money while it's good and leave it here, right? Honestly, if I was a day trader, that's what I would do too. And then I'll probably do a short term short, you know, trade, right? Because you know, as always I mentioned, you gotta know other sides. You know, the bullish side, the bearish side, and the investor side, right? So good to know those kind of things. You can see on a four chart here that now the 583 is becoming a major resistance, right? You can see it taps it, goes back down, taps it, goes back down. So it tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it finally gave up right here, right? And you see on right here on this tick right here, right? You see that the high is 5.8 and the low is 5.56, and you see that it's really long wick right there. That isn't necessarily a bullish sign there because that just says people are when they hit around like 5.8, I'm sorry, 5.8, they're selling it, right? So that means that people aren't buying it high anymore. So people are looking so for when I see these kind of candlesticks here, this tells me people are looking for deals, aka buying the dips. And like this video, people, again, I want to make this viral so we can get more users here. So even if we buy a dip right here, right? So that if we get more users to buy the dip, you know, faster, then I mean these dips move faster as well. So then we go faster too. Okay. I'm a long-term holder myself. I'm very bullish, but you know, I always disclose that because I don't want anyone to think, oh yeah, this guy just being a pump and dumper. I'm not a pump and dumper. I'm truly emphasizing investment here. Okay. Anyway, so we can see the 4 MACD here. We're seeing a downtrend now, right? You see the sticks kind of accelerating here. Um, with that being said, it is bullish in that sense, but the thing is that we need to see a change in momentum. When we see that, we will know whether or not it's bullish or bearish. As of right now, it's bullish though for sure. Okay, and as long as we reset on a bullish trend from here, which we will see in the next few days, maybe by Friday or Saturday, you know, even earlier, depending on the volume and momentum, we can see it sooner rather than later. If that happens, I can honestly see us breaking out of 5.8 and back to 6.3 again. But it all depends on our price action, okay? So I can see possibly something like this here, where we kind of just go like this, you know, and then kind of do this, and then go back up here and break out. So this is what I would, so this is kind of what you would call a cup and handle play here. And you can see that, so you can see here, imagine here, this is like a really large, one second. imagine this is a really large candlestick here, right? I didn't mention, I didn't mention it in my previous videos as well that okay, here we go. This is like your bullish flag here, right here, right? So we have a long green stick here, a long green stick, a bullish flag here, and now you see how it's kind of forming a cup here, right? It's kind of doing this kind of thing. You saw my mouse cursor and the drawing on a screen. We do something like this here, right? And it'll probably hit, it'll probably tap the resistance of 6.3 again around there somewhere. It'll probably break down some more, and it'll rock it back up. That's usually the typical cup and handle play here. And I kind of see that happening based on the fact that the 4-hour MACD is also supporting that narrative and theory as of the moment here. But as always, I mentioned to you guys, and gals, that these technical analysis here is more of an art than a science here, and it's always evolving. So you gotta watch it. Just because I say today is valid today, right? But tomorrow it could totally change based on other factors here. So don't assume that it's only, oh yeah, if I say today it's gonna be good forever. No, 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 no. It evolves daily. So you gotta, so I mean, I guess it's kind of like self-promotion here, but you literally have to watch my videos daily, and I update these analysis for you guys on a daily time frame here as well. So you can be a bit surprised of what could potentially happen. Okay, I don't guarantee anything. I go on a basis of most likelihoodness. Okay, all right. If it's unlikely, I say it's unlikely. If it is unlikely, I say that it is unlikely as well. Okay, so I kind of give, in my opinion, the facts here. I mean, well, they're my facts actually, based on what I see on analysis here. So you can agree, disagree, leave a comment below of if you agree, that's great. If you disagree, that's great too. Let me know why you disagree. I like different perspectives because it helps me grow. It helps me grow as a trader here. I can learn, and I'm always humble. I can always learn new things. So please share your knowledge with me. I would be really really appreciative of that. Okay. So that being said, here let's go to a 15-minute chart now. Okay. All right, so if you look at this right here on a 15-minute chart here, right, you can see the MACD went down here, right, and it went down again here. You can see my mouse cursor here. So hit the same velocity twice here, but it made a lower low though, but not a really, but it didn't really go that much downer or. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a terrible word. Downer. It made a lower low, but the lower low wasn't significantly lower. Okay. And that's because on a 4-hour chart, we were still resetting. We are resetting in a 4-hour bullish time frame on the bullish part of the 4-hour MACD here. So yeah, we're seeing some bearish action here. But the thing is that, as I mentioned in a previous day on Monday, that this is a pullback, okay, until it's not. So currently, I still say it's a pullback, all right. But of course, on a 15-minute MACD here, you're seeing that we have done a death cross here, or bear cross, what you want to call it here, for the most part here. So I suspect today is going to end up red. I don't think we're going to break back green, just because we've on a 15-minute time frame around like 9:07 a.m. I don't think there's enough time in a day to kind of push it back up. But as always, we get some crazy news here, and someone throws a big buy order with lots of volume there, it could change instantly. But based on what I see right now, it's going to be a red day, so I'm going to look for some dips to buy. Maybe 1 or 2 buys, who knows? Yeah, and now we're trading on a range again. But this range is a bigger range now. So I feel like the range is going to be now 5.3 to 6.3 here. So I mean, it's a pretty big range, guys. Obviously, right now we're in no man's land. So I'm just gonna buy a few dips here, very small. I see it getting closer to 5.3. I may buy a little bigger. Just obviously vary your own strategies here and vary your own buy patterns here. Don't go all in, as always I mentioned. And this concludes the video for today for my technical analysis. And as always, please like these videos because I want to get these videos viral so we get more people in the community so we can trade together and bring Doge to 1 for 1. As always, I'll catch you on next one.